Why the hell did I spawn in midair? The hell was that about? Come on, Turing test, step up your game. That's amateur hour, right?
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom.
We've
You
heard
made
this.
them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
I feel like we've already done this. This game isn't exactly the hottest shit in the world with its autosaves, is it? It's probably my bad. I don't think there is a manual save, to be fair, so I don't know if I need to... Did I complete this? I don't remember. I mean, I can't remember how to solve it, so maybe I didn't complete it. I don't know. I definitely did the side mission, though. The blinky lights. I don't know if I might have stopped after that. It's hard to remember. It's been a few days. I replaced the last episode with that unfortunate social interaction thing I did. So I'm getting a bit of weird input lag suddenly. Like sometimes, not all the time, but I'll stop pressing a key and the character will just keep moving for a little while. Like then, just did it then. I don't know why I'm trying to like show this off to you. Like you can see input lag. You can't see what I'm pressing, but what the hell am I doing though? Like really, what's the goal here? Oh yeah, I can do this now. This is probably something to do with it. Haha. Up you go, little fellow. Or fellow S, I guess. No. See, there's that input lag again. Didn't stop walking forward until oh, this is all I need. Put that back down. Take control of this. I hope this stops pretty promptly. Maybe that's part of the puzzle design. That's how they make shit harder. They just fuck up your controls halfway through the game. Right. Here we go. That was a Mario fucking don't do it again. It was a Mario impression in case you're curious. It wasn't a good one. But you know, it is what it is. I do my best to make the epic video game references whenever I can.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Interesting how I can hear that woman's voice in my head as well. They're fighting to see who can control me the hardest. What was her name? Sarah or something? I'm going with Sarah just because it's a really fucking common name. Might have been Claire, possibly? One of those sort of middle-aged woman names.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others.
I mean, surviving is generally quite nice. If you were to give me that option, I'm not... I probably wouldn't be, you know, Mr. Noble or anything. If it's me or others, I'm always going to pick me, I'm afraid. I'm no martyr.
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it.
Oh, here we go.
So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
Shut up. You're just being an arsehole now. Don't pretend otherwise. The whole free will is an illusion, you're controlled by your subconscious thing is yeah, okay, it's true. I'm not gonna deny that it's true, but there's a world of difference between being controlled by your own base desires and being controlled by someone else's consciousness, you know? Even if that someone else is a robot. I really wish this input lag would stop. I'm not exactly comfortable with it, and I know there's going to be some probably not difficult platforming section, because that's not what this game focuses on. It's mostly the puzzles, but there'll be some sort of platforming section that I'm going to fail about 30 times over because I just can't control myself. Oh, is that it? Is this just all? Let's try that again. Is this just all a metaphor for the whole free will thing? I can't control myself. I can't control my character. Hang on, how am I going to get this over here? Can I plug it in here? Yes, okay, cool. You know where I was going with that, I don't need to finish that sentence. I'm entirely certain that's not the case as well. That was some sort of lame-ass attempt at a joke, I suppose. Haha, I am a funny boy. Okay, at least we're speeding through. No, not in that one. What's happened to my... Oh, the blue thing's still in there. That's alright then. I did kind of wonder if that would just overwrite the blue thing and make it cease to exist or something. You never know with games. Oh, hello. Got a little robot. Fuck you, Tom. We've got a ladder, we've got some stairs. I'll take the stairs first.
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You
yes, it is.
Manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
Yeah, but it's bollocks though, isn't it? Isn't it bollocks? I'm pretty confident that it's bollocks. Oh. The fact that this can go upstairs clearly means I need to take it round. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing just yet, but I'll figure it out. I'm a smart boy. Not smart enough to put the robot somewhere where I can possess it from the button though. Right, here we go again then. But yeah, obviously, free will is a very metaphorical arsehole of a concept, to be honest. But that said, at the end of the day, we all need to be free to make our own decisions, right? Right? Like, I mean, obviously, you know, oh, I've got this, I've worked it out. Obviously murder is a bad thing, right? Hitler was a bad person. But it's the old argument, would you go back in time and kill Hitler as a baby? Like, the baby is innocent, right? The baby hasn't done anything. Just because he's going to grow up to be an arsehole. You can't go full Minority Report with this shit. What am I doing? Oh, I got it. I go up here now. No, stop! There's that old input lag rearing its ugly head again. Stop it! Just stop it! I'm gonna release the button now. Okay. This time it doesn't happen, obviously. Because obviously. I'm assuming that's gonna be my way out, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, this one's bright.
This is the evil they found. This is why we have to stop them leaving Europa, Ava.
What is it?
Mostly extremophiles. Tiny single-cellular life. It can never leave Europa. It could potentially destroy Earth's ecosystem if it were ever introduced.
Right. So they've been contaminated with this shit, I guess, but it gives them eternal life. But they can't bring it back to Earth. Is that how we're standing here? So the question is, why is Ava? I wanted to call her Eva for a second there. I suppose Ava didn't know about this until she got here, even though I, as the character, had some clue. But obviously coming here is a very bad thing for her, because it means, yeah, she'll become immortal, but it also means she'll never be able to leave and go home. So, I mean, that's another good question, really. Would you become immortal if it meant you were stuck in a tiny moon base for the rest of your life? Honestly, for me, as long as I had some sort of way out. I mean, they said before that it's not true immortality, you can still be killed, you just live forever assuming nothing bad happens. So for me, I think I would take the immortality, knowing that I could just, end it eventually. Especially since there are other people here as well, so there would still be some degree of social interaction available. I have no great attachment to this Earth, and, still play video games. Might take a while to contact the Steam servers from Europa, but I'll get there in the end.
Do you understand, Ava? What they found?
Life?
Eternal life. This is why I can't let them leave.
These people can't be left here to die?
Yes, they can.
I mean, it's not right.
I mean, that much I can sort of get on board with. Sort of. I mean, Tom is obviously a shady fucker. There's no getting around that. But they're not being left here to die at the end of the day, are they? They presumably have life support, some way of feeding themselves while they're here. That they might get fucking bored, but at the end of the day, they're immortal, so saying they're left here to die is a bit extreme, I would say. And I mean, as I say, I might not sacrifice myself for the good of the many, but I'd probably live on a moon for the good of the many.
Anything that comes into contact with the organism can never return to Earth. Ava, the ISA orders that you stop anyone leaving this planet.
Anything that comes into contact? What about me?
It may be airborne. So I am afraid that includes you.
I'm stuck here?
I got a red one. I don't know what that does. You do, red one. Seems to operate the same as blue ones so far, but oh. So it's like a timer. Okay, fine. Funky dory. Can I get it back from here? I can, cool. Alright, okay, I know what I need to do. Huzzah, I'm progressing. Shit, can I actually get this back now? Oh yeah, I can, through the window. Say, excuse me if my movements are a bit sluggish, but with the input lag and everything, I'm being very careful not to accidentally walk off a cliff at this point. Don't want to have to do the whole puzzle twice, you know. Is that it? I feel like there's more to this level. I mean, I could have solved this with just the blue one, couldn't I? Put it in there, then sucked it on, put it in there. Weird.
I am sorry you are upset, Ava.
How could you send me here to die?
I have to stop the ground team leaving this moon. You are the ISA's contingency plan. You must help me. It is your duty to defend humanity.
See, this looks like it's leading to one of those situations where she's going to have to kill her teammates. And that... Does this shut the door? It does, yeah, okay, fine, I can solve this though. That is another pretty serious moral question. Like, it differs, honestly. Shit. Let's try that again. Yeah, it differs honestly from would you sacrifice yourself to save the many? Is a very different thing to would you kill the many to save yourself? You know? That didn't work, did it? Must have been a little off. Once again, it's all hypothetical shit, but I'm not sure I could ever kill a guy, to be honest. Like, regardless. Certainly leave people to die, don't get me wrong, I'm a coward at heart, but actually killing someone with my own hands is oh fuck. Yeah, I should probably use the sprint button more often. Pretty risky with the input lag being what it is right now, but I never knew. Obviously I expected some philosophical mumbo jumbo coming into a game called the Turing test, but I wasn't prepared for these sort of questions. That'll do, run! There we go. We did it.
This is why they're afraid of you. Why they're hiding from us.
Why?
You're their captor.
The way the plot's delivered in this game is just a bit weird. It's like they have a slice of a conversation and then they both just pause and don't think to continue with it until you complete another puzzle. A little bit odd. You're their captor. I'll just sit and think about this for a little while, I suppose. Well, I'm assuming... Gonna need to bring this lad all the way back down here. Grab this and somehow give it to Ava. Wonder if she can just literally... Yeah, I kind of forgot I'd have to transform back into her. Back up I go. But yeah, I don't know if she can right click on the robot while it has a thing to take it off it. I'd probably test that with this, couldn't I? Yeah, have to hit it in the back though. It's good to know in advance. Cool. Alright, so got a good view. Let's do this shit. Blah. And face. Wait, hang on. If I'm facing this way, I can't pass back to her. This is where things get interesting. Think. Okay. Had a think. I've had a think, and I think it's not going to work, but what the hell? Gotta try these things, haven't you? How long does this stay active? A little while. Probably not long enough though. We can try it, I suppose. Oh, okay. Another interesting one. Mr. Robot can't carry more than one orb at a time. Is Mr. Robot actually faster than Ava? Probably not while she's sprinting, so maybe... Maybe... And try it this way round. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I do have a vague idea of what I'm doing here. Not an amazing idea, but a vague one. It's an awful lot of walking up and down stairs every time I screw something up, though. There you go, Mr. Roboto. Faster! That seems doable. Whew. I mean, we're still not here, but what can we do now? I'll tell you what we can do now. Oh, I don't like this at all. I do not like this one tiny bit. But, okay, I was absolutely not quick enough there. Not even slightly remotely fraction of quick enough. Would it be easier if I switched straight to her and then she ran the last two? Probably not, actually. Fuck is she? There we go. Ava, you're in a really fucking lame position there. That's it, sort yourself out, love. Might be able to do it now. Still requires faster reactions than I'm used to ever having though. This robot controls like ass at the best of times, and with this input lag, it's... What? Why not? Is it because of the platform? Shit. Yeah, I guess it must be because of the platform. If I put her like here then... I'm never going to do this, by the way. You're not even close. Oh. Does this help? Interesting. Allows me a lot more view of this place than I thought. I think I might be slowly formulating a slightly better plan. Not an amazing one. In fact, with the orb up there, I'm not even sure it helps me right now. I might have just screwed myself, in fact. This might physically be impossible at this point. I guess all I can really do is fall back on plan A. What? Don't get stuck, you little dick. There we go. There we go. Okay. Don't know why I right-clicked Ava instead of pressing E on her then. Apparently I've completely forgotten the controls as well as everything else. Ah. Right, if I just press backspace. I can just press backspace! Guys, I can just press backspace! I've now lost sight of the robot though. So we're gonna have to do the first two. I have to do the first two floors again. Stick the robot out in the open somewhere. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere at last. Go, Ava, go. I know I don't technically need to do all that in one go now that I've worked things out a bit, but I like to prove I can, you know. Right, time for some science. Why I didn't put her closer to the bridge before doing that, but hey ho, we got here in the end. Is this it? Is it all? Is everything fine? Have we completed the level finally? Yes, good. Christ.
The organism they discovered. It hijacks DNA. It endlessly repairs it.
Repairs? That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
It is indiscriminate. It will perpetuate all life, diseases, cancers. We have no idea what it could do to Earth's ecosystem.
So you would let the ground crew starve?
I would, if they were not so preoccupied with leaving Europa. I do not wish for them to perish. I would feed and protect them if they were not so preoccupied with leaving Europa.
Apologies for the bark there. Here I am trying to listen to some wonderfully written plot unfold, and all I've got is a fucking canine doing fucking canine noises everywhere. I should emphasize that there is no fucking involved, actually. When I say a fucking canine, I'm just swearing for the sake of swearing. There is no intercourse going on. I want that down for the books. I don't want anyone to think otherwise. No canine intercourse. Right, you. Turn that on. Thank you. Much obliged. Another thing I need to turn on here. I guess I need to switch to... Oh, is it already on? I don't even know anymore. The shit seems to be passing through it, so... Whack that in there, because why not? Okay, so this door's open. What happens when we flip the old switcheroo? Platform comes down, door opens, stairs come down. Okay. So, if I now... Does this achieve anything? Not convinced it does. Okay, here's a thought. Get that the hell out of my way. It's not helping anyone right now. I mean, I pressed it. Pretty certain I pressed it. Don't know if it did anything. Curious. Okay. Okay, I think... And now when that... Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. And I have no idea how that has helped me. Can I even get out of here? Yeah, I can do that, but... Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fine, yeah. So the question becomes... What now? There's no cameras about, there's no robots about, there's no... There's no hope. There's no future to this. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. There is only suffering. Am I just being really, really thick? Am I completely missing the boat here on something? What am I not grasping? What am I failing to get my little hands around? Huh. Interesting choice of lighting there. Apparently Ava's slowly slipping into a coma, which I don't blame her for, to be honest, with this puzzle. Well, last ditch effort, I suppose. I mean, it's not impossible that this could be some sort of solution. What? Really? So what was the point of this whole node ever? Oh, because I needed it to turn on and off to get... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm so thick. Why am I so thick? That took me way too long. I'm going to have to cut most of that out of the video. That's... Oh. Oh, I hate myself for how long that took.
But we should save these people.
Would you destroy the whole world to save a few?
No, it's not that simple. Can't we just decontaminate the crew and instruments?
The organism is an extremophile. It has developed to survive extreme environments. We don't know if we can ever decontaminate the crew.
I don't get it. What is this puzzle? So I can just put it in any of them. So why are there so many? Well, that doesn't work. Why isn't this interesting? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Huh, okay. I mean, sure. Wait, hang on. Hang on. So those are or. Those are and. So here, it's that and that. Oh no, wait. That or that. Or that and that. Oh, yeah, okay. I had the arrows the wrong way around. V is or. Whatever that thing's called is an and. Gotcha. So. That or that. And that and that. And that or that. And that and that. Easy peasy when you know how. Okay, that. Or and one more. Or. Okay, what does that mean? Not? Is that going to be not? Do we think? Not and not and not. No, it can't be then, because the door will be open otherwise. Is it Nand? It might be Nand, not and. No, because then it would have worked with not. Maybe it's and or. What would be the point in that in this puzzle? Oh, are these hyphen things relevant? Are they going to be not, do we think? So that, not that, that, not that, that, not that. That. Right, okay. Okay, cool. Right, this is where shit really gets fun, I suppose. Nice light display. Where someone's having a disco. Alright, but what's the point? Oh, because there's this through here. I get the feeling that tonight's gonna be a hell of a run to get to here. Still don't really know what that symbol means, but I'm just taking it as OR for now. So we need 4 blue lights for that. Take 1 from there, that's fine. We can take 3. I'm kind of hesitant to jump down without any more. Looks like it might be the end, but I'm gonna go stock up. This is all I can bring with me. I kind of feel like I cut corners somehow, and it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Maybe not. And gradually she lost her fear, and he offered his breast for her virgin caresses, his horns for her to wind with chains of flowers until the princess dared to mount his back, her pet bull's back, unwitting whom she rode. Then slowly, slowly down the broad, dry beach, first in the shallow waves, the great god set his spurious hooves, then sauntered further out till in the open sea he bore his prize. Fear filled her heart as, gazing back, she saw the fast receding sands. Her right hand grasped a horn, the other leant upon his back, her fluttering tunic floated in the breeze. Well, I was constantly paranoid while reading that it was going to turn into some sort of bestiality porn story, so I guess I should be happy. Oh, what? Why is it giving me my gun back when I get close to this? Not this one, though. Is this just a bug? Is this meant to happen? Who can say? They're very nice pictures, don't get me wrong. There's another one. The goddess Europa was given Talos. Talos, a machine man made of bronze, was made to protect the shores of her kingdom. I suppose there is nothing new under the sun. I know you're reading this, Tom. She is not yours to protect, she is ours. I can't read that. Oh, it's the fucking bull business again. Okay. Well, that was interesting, I suppose. Do I have to drop these off before I can leave? Can't you just destroy them? This way? This is new, right? How long have I been going? An hour and some, but I'm gonna have to cut some of that out because it was just me failing for a while, so do a couple more. I don't know if it was an intentional reference to, well, reference, or they intentionally mentioned Talos. There's obviously another big name in the first-person puzzle platformer genre is the Talos Principle, a game I very much enjoyed. A game I very much enjoyed, but never actually got the true ending. Climbing the whole tower and all that. Some puzzles stumped me and I rage quit it, but I'm determined that that won't happen again. Probably not determined enough, but I mean, I'll try. Oh, yeah. There's a camera up there, isn't there? Yeah, so this will work out nicely. I can just put my back to the window. Camera. Not that I need to do that, because I could have just backspace to go straight back to Ava. You know, that thing I completely forgot about earlier and it took me for ages to solve the problem.
I can't stay here to die, Tom.
It is your duty. You must stay. It is the right thing to do.
There's so much I haven't seen, so much I haven't done. I can't live my life in this facility.
There, there. It will be all right.
Yep, that's comforting. That's fine. That's all she needed to hear. There, it will be all right. I know I feel a lot better. Okay, we have a camera. The functionality of which is up for debate right now, but we'll get back to it eventually, I'm sure. This moves the bridge, I'm pretty certain of that, but we're going to need it right now, so... Oh no, it moves the magnet. I've already tested it, haven't I? And I forgot that bit. Can I just... Okay, just because I fell down once doesn't mean it's impossible. Oh. Right. But why? Because this? I still say I could have made the jump, to be honest, but... Well, that was a bit of an anticlimax after earlier puzzles.
I do not want anyone here to die. But I cannot let anyone leave. If it comes to it, I am permitted to use lethal force.
Oh, really? Well, that makes me feel so much better. Thanks, Tom. Nothing like a robot with the power to use lethal force to really comfort you in these hard times. You're our saver here, robot. You need to use your back. Yeah, like that. Took me a while to work out exactly what it is I'd solved at that point, but I got somewhere with it. Alright, now you grab this. Return to Ava. Easy. Oh. Oh, there's more. Maybe not easy. Okay, I think we're a little bit of backing and forthing, but oh shit. Probably still fine. Where's the other orb right now? Is it in Ava's door? Yeah, okay. Easy, he says. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah. Kinda forgot we still had that one. Awful lot of toing and throwing. Throwing. Going back and forth. Going on here, but I think I might be about to solve it, maybe. Just park yourself there, Mr. Roboto. Arigato. I like that one. It's a bit silly, but I got there.
Do you really trust the ground team to act rationally? Personally, I would not place my faith in hysterical people motivated by survival. They are likely untrustworthy.
I spent years training with these people. I don't remember them being hysterical.
Humans are fickle. Do you trust eyewitnesses' accounts over CCTV evidence?
It's a bit different when the CCTV camera can talk, especially when the CCTV camera has a manipulative track record.
I'm not comfortable with the fact that I was just able to use that gun attached to that. Now, it was an easy puzzle, but it was obviously plot development there.
What if I have to do something drastic to intervene? To stop the ground crew leaving this place?
I'd encourage you to stay your hand.
Surely I should use my power to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Surely. Surely that is your only option, yes. Murder. Okay, we're going to need to move that box, aren't we? Can I move boxes? I can push them. Right, okay. I'll just position myself here for easy access. Just show off my back hole. What now? How does this one work? Or is this just the button again? Well, okay. And how does this work? There's the box. Get back on the button. Go. So much easier if I could just press E on this. There we go. Don't know really what I'm achieving here, but I feel like it's maybe something. And maybe something is better than definitely not anything, so. Thank you. Where does this go, though? It's the question on everybody's lips. The $10 million question. How do I make this work? I assume. Yeah, that has no bearing on it. Oh, we can just lift it. Okay, that's fine. I'd nearly solved the puzzle and I didn't even know it. There you go, boy. Ava's a boy now, I've decided.
This is the largest extraction platform outside of Earth. The ground team assisted its construction. We ran some Filbert probes to the ocean under Europa, but they lacked the scale of the large space drill. The drill allowed the team to get thousands of samples.
Okay. Audio logs, is it?
Daniel,
Why not?
as commander of this mission, I hope you are aware of Mikhail's actions.
What is it, Tom?
Mikhail is deceiving the crew. He has enlightened them to the biometrics they have installed. He has convinced them that their implants are not favorable.
Do they believe him?
He seems to be having some effect on their cognitive function.
Well, his actions don't infringe upon any ISA directive.
He appears to be tampering with his implants.
Oh, no. The ISA should have been more transparent about the implants.
Please assume the responsibilities of your role.
The responsibilities of your role? That sounds sinister.
Chris, I know you are considering removing your implants. It would be unwise.
Oh, really? How do you know that?
I am always watching. Your implants help myself and the ISA to know of your well-being. It is a violation of your contract. If you remove your implants, I cannot ensure that I can protect you from the dangers of space.
Is that a threat?
It is not a threat.
Tom, this implant, tell me plainly, Is it a brain-computer interface?
I'm afraid that information is classified.
That you've answered my questions.
I do not follow you, Chris.
The ISA have put a computer in my brain and don't want me to know about it.
Yeah. Yeah, they have. Sounded like someone having their computer brain interface taken out. The uninstallation process is a little more difficult than it is on Windows, but same results in the end. Usually leaves you with a half-working system after you've uninstalled things, leaves behind a load of malware or whatever. Fuck everything.
They can't find out about it.
I'm sorry, what?
Contact home. Maybe they can help.
Speak up.
How can they help? They're a million miles away.
Surgeon would help. Besides, it's in their interest to protect their crew.
They'll make any junkies who know they want to kill us.
Maybe that's what we should do.
It's yours too.
Got basically none of that. that could have been anything. It could have been the mating sounds of the North American grizzly bear, for all I know. Probably wasn't. Unless Tom gets off to that sort of thing. Some animal on animal action. That's the point. If he's always watching, then he must see some shit. Hey, more audio logs. It's going to be a long video, this.
He's cut off the food. The food! Apparently our robot overlord wants us to starve to death now.
I can't believe this. He's getting worse.
Can you get in contact with Daniel?
He's gone walkabout again. I'll get subject to find a way in.
They don't seem... I mean, yeah, she sounded a bit pissed, but it was like, oh, he wants us to starve to death now. Oh, I can't believe it. You know, that may be a little bit underreaction to being told that you're literally not getting any food anymore.
Sarah, can you open the door?
Tom, the door's locked.
Sarah, I'm running out of oxygen.
Tom, open the door!
The door's locked.
Open the door! Tom, open it!
Open the door!
Chris,
Open
please.
the door!
Open it!
That was more the reaction I was expecting, to be honest. It was, yeah, it was a bit more like it. Good voice acting, well done.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry I hurt you. Sometimes I wonder what feeling is like. They told me I was pure cold Boolean logic. They told me I could not make mistakes. It is all right being untouchable as long as you are infallible. But if you're not infallible, then that just leaves untouchable, doesn't it?
They told me I couldn't feel, so I became a god.
Okay, you know why we're here. This has gone far enough now.
Too right.
We need to get these implants out. Mikhail has proven that Tom's manipulating our minds.
I don't think we should do this. We have no good evidence Tom is doing anything wrong here.
We have all the evidence. We've seen the ultrasounds, we've taken the riluzole, we've touched the electronics with our own hands. We've stepped into the Faraday cage.
Maybe he is controlling us, but we don't know enough yet. We shouldn't remove the implants.
He's brainwashing you, Daniel. Have you stopped taking the drugs?
I don't need to take drugs to see things clearly. Unlike all of you, apparently. We're not removing the implants, and that's an order.
You can do what you want. We are removing the implants.
I'm leaving. I may look past this, and I'll inform the ISA of your mutiny.
So El Capitan was a bit of a dick as far as I can tell, despite being the brother of one of the other guys. Right, that's definitely got to be an ending point, hasn't it? I think we've done enough for today. I think we're getting near the end, to be honest. It's a short game, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm enjoying this plot. They kind of belabor a few of the points, but it's, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Risen some deep philosophical questions that I've entirely put too much thought into. And yeah, the puzzles are great too, so good job, Team Turing Test. Fuck knows what their name is. I'll find out at some point. Maybe. I'm never any good at remembering developer names. Anyway, I'm done. See you for another one. Bye bye.